G'day, g'day, g'day. I've started with a 1 minute video, another 1 minute video, and a 20-second video because I keep posting on the Be More Social account. It's meant to be on my personal account because the purpose of that is to show you the raw version of me that makes mistakes. But the mistakes were on the Be More Social account. So I need to clarify my purpose today, reflect on yesterday, and we're going to start focusing on the future. So tomorrow is strengthening habits. That's Tuesday. Today's Monday, a long weekend. Even as we start the day or start the week, but it's the end of a long weekend. It's all sort of loopy, isn't it? So are we going to have enough time to share what we did? Probably not. So hang around for the longer version. Be more social. Simply say, g'day.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most. Let's begin.
G'day, g'day, g'day. Interesting, isn't it? So I don't know if that video was the one that cut me off or we're ready to roll into the next one. I guess I'll find out on the editing floor. Jesus, interesting how these crinkle, don't they? We're trying to get it at a point where it just sits nicely, but if I crunch or hunch over, I sort of squash the purpose. But that's cool, that's cool. So I've got to pay attention to the camera because if I look over there, it looks like I'm looking at myself because I am. I can see my reflection. I'm pretty comfortable with that, but I've heard some people aren't. They don't like even looking at themselves in the mirror. So what does that mean? What is the purpose of today? Monday, clarify purpose. Yeah, and we can reflect on yesterday, which was share freely, a really, really cool weekend. And we're going to focus on strengthening habits today, but that's tomorrow. So I'm starting to ramp it up. But if you want to stay on purpose, that's cool too. That's really, really cool. So we like to drip feed information, but as people go through the different ranks, they're on different levels. So I need to be able to train and practice and share how I can talk on different levels. I do it with body language. I do it with neuro-linguistic programming. That's Elevate Language on Wednesdays. And I also do it through the cultivation of awareness. So the 3 conscious competence. So you've got the conscious mind. We know that. Everyone knows what they know. Or do they? Or do they know what they don't know? The subconscious mind. So that's talking to you, saying, hey, what was that? Did I hear that? Did I see that? Was I paying attention? Because I know what I know what I don't know, and I don't know what I don't know. That's the unconscious mind. That's unconscious incompetence. Make sense? Well, that's Thursdays. We can leave that for another 3 days. Or you can go back and watch last week's, or the week before, or the week before. It's really cool. So our purpose is to be more social, simply by disconnecting online to reconnect offline. But isn't that ironic, as Alanis used to say? 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. But that's not irony. And she knew that. She was making fun of the English language by saying things that weren't ironic, that people thought they were ironic. I find that ironic because I find it funny and I see the irony, and I see irony everywhere these days, and literary, I don't know, people use literally as if I don't have another piece of chocolate cake, like Crowded House said, I'm going to die, literally. It's like, really? Well, I suppose if you think of it that way, if you're eating sugar, you put a lot of sugar in your body, you'll probably end up with cancer or some disease they haven't discovered a cure for. Well, maybe just stop eating sugar. I think Bobby came up with that idea. Sweet sugar, Sweet Caroline. No, that was the Welshman. What's his name? Oh, it'll come to me. Sweet Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, Flinny. Yeah, Flinny. A mate I had at Port Macquarie when I lived there, his old man used to make homebrew. I think I was about 15, and we'd go around there and we'd have a couple of long necks. He'd charge us $2. We'd sit there and play pool. He'd show us, he was like 75. He's probably not around much anymore. That was back in the 80s, so yeah, good 40 odd years ago. So I'd say he's passed on, but mate, him and his wife, they were special people, you know. We were all like nephews to them, and they'd buy those 30-pack of smokes and they'd sell them to us at cost because they'd buy cartons of them. And then they knew we'd run out, so either they'd flip us a spare one or we'd buy a pack and $2 for a couple of beers. But they knew that if it was in a safe environment, they taught us how to respect alcohol, I suppose, and not get blind drunk and throw up everywhere and, you know, fall down in the street. We'd play pool. He'd show us how many chin-ups he could do, and man, he was built like a brick. He had a little pup too. Well, it wasn't little, it was quite big. But yeah, be more social, that's the purpose. So I connect people all over the world. I can name 50 people I know in Port Macquarie that I've reconnected with in the last month. It's just phenomenal, and that was 40 years ago. Imagine who I could connect with today. Did I connect with anyone? Leonardo, yeah. Spelt backwards, it's O Daniel. You just tinker with a few letters. But we have a laugh. I ran into Adam again, the first man, or the madman, if you could just put man on the end and turn it around. Really cool. And yeah, a couple of strangers, spoke to them. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, crossing the road. They were worried about their dogs being on leads, trying to run after Pip, and they thought that Pip was going to run on the road. She's well trained. She trains me. It's really cool. G. Anyway, so we're going to design the shirts today. Be more social. We've got the basic model, the black and white, nothing on the back. So it's really simple for group discount purchases. So that'll be the bottom level. So it's, hey, mass orders. So if you've got a work team that you want to socialise, you know, play softball or something like that, and you call yourself the BMS team or whatever your company name is. Actually, if you've got a company logo, we can put it on there, and it'll probably be screen printed, but you know, whatever the cost is, the company charges. We pretty much charge the flat rate. So whatever they charge, we might throw $1 on or something like that. Because it's not about the money, but sort of the charity needs to get off the ground. Because I'm thinking, I got advice to ask for a pro bono lawyer, but geez, they're far and few between, and they only spend about 5 to 10% of their time doing pro bono work. So trying to find someone who's got some available time, it's a challenge. But that's why charities work so well, because we devote 100% time to pro bono work. It's all charity. It's all, we give our time away and energy, because what we get back in return is tenfold. And I love it. I've got more energy, more time in the day, and I finish things so much quicker than I did yesterday, last week, the week before, simply because I follow my challenge. So I align this purpose, and it's clarify purpose, but I also input my strengths and my values and my core needs and my love languages, yeah, and yeah, all of them. There's about 7. And now I'm starting to pick up a few different languages, like Brazilian, simplemente diola. Thanks, Robbo. G'day, Robbo. How are you, mate? So I sort of pretend like I can speak Spanish, but I just got him to explain to me what simply say g'day is in Spanish or Brazilian or whichever language it is. So yeah, it's like they mix and match and do what they do, and sort of like us and bogans, be more bogan. We might make that shirt too. So there's going to be an opportunity where you can design your own shirt, and we're going to have an alphabet down the side, and you can either click on the letter. So it might be letter T, be more today. That's pretty cool. Or you come up with your own word T. So it's probably not going to be that quick to start with, because it takes me time to design them, and we've got to get them organised and ordered and all that sort of stuff. But the t-shirtmill.com.au, another shout out to them. They'll be up and running today, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm doing the web development because I can't find anyone to develop the website. I'm prepared to pay them. It's quite a simple job for someone who knows what they're doing. It's literally, they've got a storefront or something at the t-shirtmill.com.au, and we plug it into WooCommerce or something. I should do it on Saturdays, because Woo is a strength of mine at 6, so I spend my 6 strengths on Saturdays. So that's where I was going. Clarify purpose, ideation. So today it's all about the big ideas, and man, have I had some massive ideas, but I don't want to share them with you yet. It's a drip feed. So today, the idea is shirts. Be more social. If you want to design your own, like be more energetic, it's taken. Tal's got that. But it doesn't mean you can't buy them. It means you can. They come in 4 colours, because there's Talons, Georges, Arlos and Huxleys. So you may not want a child size. We'll have adult sizes, men's and women's or unisex. So yeah, accommodating everyone basically. And yeah, there'll be those 4 colours. So it won't ever be any other colour because Tal designed it. Yeah, so he helped me out by coming up with Be More Energetic, the 4 colours, and bang. And half the proceeds will go to him and his business, which is in the NDIS. I think it's the NDIS scam. He works with in care. He's a carer, basically. So I better wrap it up there because that's pretty much my time done. So all the best. Have a great day. Be more social. Simply say good day.
Thanks for listening as we take on the Be More Social Challenge. Join Danny Crouch tomorrow as he shares his journey, and we hope you'll join in too. Drop a comment below. Tell us how it's going, ask questions and share your insights. Find more details in the description or at chooseyourchapter.com.au. Let's make time, boost energy, and aim to be more social today.